So did the space aliens help us to build Stonehenge? Hi, I'm Martin Dorfling from Cataclysmic Science. So I had this funny discussion with people about Stonehenge, and this interesting topic came up, and it's about all the Stonehenges, and the question was, are the Stonehenges overall aligned, or the stone circles, are they overall aligned with each other and face in a magnetic north or a geographic north direction? Now, here on the screen you'll see I just plotted a couple of stone circles that came up when you just Google or when you just search for it on a map. There's all over the United Kingdom and in Ireland. There's a lot more. These are just a few that came up on the map. Some of them are quite big stone circles, some of them are very small. Clearly we can see they are just scattered all over the UK and Ireland. There's no specific overall alignment with them, but I wouldn't be making this video if there weren't something deeper in the question. Now, the actual question or the discussion I had with the people was related to a stone circle not in the UK or Ireland, not even in the northern hemisphere, but one that's in the southern hemisphere. But we'll get to that now. So this is the big famous Stonehenge that's in the United Kingdom, and just another one up in Scotland, smaller one in Clavacarn, and yeah, as you can see, that's a famous one. Also, I think it was in the series Outlander, it was important, that split rock up there. Now, I told you there are more to the question, and let's get to it. So apparently there is a small stone circle in South Africa, and I took the photo from sacredsites.com. It's a quite an amazing site. I suggest you guys check out the website. It's by Martin Gray, and he travels around the world and take photos of ancient sites and pilgrimage sites. Yeah, really, go check out this website. Really interesting. But okay, there's stone circles in South Africa. Now, nobody knows who built them, how old are they. Personally, I don't give any value to these stone circles. I don't know if they 100, 200, 300 years old. There's no history surrounding them. I don't think it has any connection with the Celtic tribes. But for the sake of the argument, I went along with it, and I tried to see if I can correlate the stone circles back to the main Stonehenge in the UK and see if they do align up. So there's a reason why, because by just looking at it, there was something that did stood out, the angle from these stone circles to Stonehenge, and I'll show you now what I meant. So yeah, that's why I just went along with it, and I thought, let me investigate it. Maybe there is something. So as you see, I connected the two with the yellow line there, from the South African stone circles to Stonehenge in the UK. And then when I extrapolated the line further, the yellow line that you see there, up to the North Pole, I tried to see if it connects to magnetic north or the geographical north. So as you see, the yellow line doesn't line up with anything. So the purple line, okay, let me first start. The red line starts at Stonehenge and then ends at geographical north, up there in the Arctic region. And the purple line perpendicular to that is the magnetic north, which is drifting from the left side to the right side. It starts on the far left, and then it's actually busy aligning up with geographic north at the moment, and it's moving very rapid. But yeah, that's a discussion for another day, something interesting going on there. So obviously we want to know if at ancient times, if things were different, did it line up? Now, I've got my little globe here, and as you know, the Earth spins at the approximate 23.4 degrees from its axis. Ooh, that squeaks. From this angle. Now, the idea is, what if back in history the Earth spun around another axis, and instead of this angle, we tilt it not at a 23 degree spin, but at a 0 degree spin. Now, if we tilt the Earth upwards away from the 23 degree spin, and we tilt it up to a 0 degree, and on the screen there you can see the green line from the red end of the line, which is geographic north. Then 23 degrees in any direction is that green circle around it. So on any of those lines the Earth could have previously spun if we tilt the Earth. Now, if the two Stonehenges, or the two stone circles, were aligned with geographic north, then the yellow line should have been a tangent on that green line, if it was specifically there just south of Greenland. And which we clearly can see it's not. Even if we look at the magnetic north, then the purple line on the left starts at 1900. So yeah, about 120 years ago it did cross that line, but we know Stonehenge is much older than that. And before that we have records from about 1590 that people started really tracing and keeping a record of the magnetic north. And then it was more to the right, zigzagging up there, and went as far to where that purple line starts now, where the yellow line intersects, only in 1900s, and then in the last 120 years moved all the way to the right to a line up there with almost with the geographic north. We can clearly see the yellow extrapolated line connecting the southern stone circles with Stonehenge in the north, and we extrapolated it does not go into the outer edge of the green line, of the green circle, sorry, and it's not a tangent to that, it only cuts through it. So if the Earth was tilted at 0 in ancient times, and the stone circles was built back then and had to align with that with that geographic north, then the circle should have be a tangent on the green line, which it does not. So I think just by doing this, I've proven that no, the two stone circles, the stone circle in South Africa and Stonehenge, are not aligned with maybe a theoretical ancient geographical North Pole. So yeah, that's just a quick answer on that question. I thought it was entertaining to look at, and it almost looked like there was the sloped angle from north to south going in a line aiming for the geographical or magnetical northern hemisphere. It would have been interesting, but clearly it's not. So I don't think the space aliens were involved in helping the people align these stone circles. Also, I don't really see any that advanced technology in the stone circles. Obviously it might have been used for astronomical purpose. It might be aligned, each individual circle might be aligned north, east, south, west, and with summer and winter solstices. It might have been used as a calendar to keep track of dates and seasons, but no overall globe worldwide idea of lining them all up with a specific point. Now, except for the Southern Africa stone circle and United Kingdom Stonehenge connection, there might also be stone circles in India. Now, I've only recently become aware of this, but that made me think of a previous video that I've done called The Golden Unicorn of Africa. Be sure to check out that video. I will link it at the end of this video. And in there I might allude to some other connections to other ancient civilizations. But yes, please keep coming with interesting questions. Everything is worth investigating. See you guys on the next video.